Roxborough Secondary wins Secondary School National Track and Field Championships. Chief Secretary proposes Department of Public Safety and Security for Tobago. GPL distances itself from Tobago's oil spill and Hunters Search and Rescue Team commence TEMA. Good evening, I am Kristen Solandi. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Thursday, February 22nd, 2024. Topping the news tonight. Roxborough Secondary School won the National Secondary Schools Track and Field Championship, which was held on Wednesday at the Hasely Crawford Stadium, Trinidad. They won in both the boys and girls categories. After 49 events in the female division, Roxborough Secondary got the top score of 263.5 points. Scarborough Secondary placed second and Signal Hill Secondary rounded off the top three. In the male division, and after 49 events, Roxborough Secondary boys scored 291 points to beat Queen's Royal College, which placed second. Signal Hill Secondary boys placed third. Assistant Secretary in the Division of Education, Research and Technology, Councillor Orlando Kerr, commended the schools.
Congratulate the Roxborough Secondary School.
Further details will be given in tomorrow's sportcast. During today's plenary session at the Tobago House of Assembly, Chief Secretary Fali Augustine put forward a motion concerning the upsurge of crime in Tobago. Augustine said that if Tobago is to be safe and secure, the responsibility of the THA has to extend beyond social welfare issues, pointing out that any local government should have the right to treat with the provision of security and the maintenance of law and order. He highlighted that the THA has a limited say in this matter.
But it cannot be that we are running an island and we have security considerations and the THA has zero say or input when it comes to the security apparatus and how they work on the island of Tobago.
The Chief Secretary said his administration would establish a Department of Public Safety and Security within the Office of the Chief Secretary.
This department, pursuant to some consultancy, will instead be called the Department of Public Safety and Risk Analysis. This department will manifest as an amalgamation of all the units, agencies, departments that currently discharge a public safety function.
Augustine shared that the new additions would be the THA Police, litter wardens, traffic wardens, and risk analysis.
And that will be added to the game wardens, to TEMA, to the officers that work in the forestry department and that take on a security type function at present.
The Chief Secretary disclosed that the legality of the proposed department has been researched thoroughly through a consultancy arrangement and that the preliminary report has been submitted. He expects to receive the final report to determine the next steps in the coming weeks. Minority Leader Kelvin Morris supports the motion brought by the Chief Secretary in the House today. During the 27th plenary sitting, Minority Leader Kelvin Morris questioned Chief Secretary Fali Augustine's plans to deal with the current declining economy. The Chief Secretary stated his plans while adding he inherited an economy that was already in decline, going to several factors. Reporter Tanika Cruikshank has more.
The COVID-19 pandemic is one of the reasons for the economy's decline that the current THA administration inherited, according to Chief Secretary Fali Augustine. Another reason is the THA's sizable debt, which exceeds $900 million.
From the BDU department, this administration has ramped up the grant offerings and we are about to increase the threshold, or rather the cap on the amounts that can be given for grants. This administration has also saved one cooperative from absolute collapse in the space, and that's in addition to the social programs which have all increased.
The Chief Secretary stated that through the Division of Finance, the THA administration has created 8 new businesses on average over the past 3 years.
The Tobago House of Assembly increased salaries prior to the increase in the minimum wage for URP and CPEP. The Tobago House of Assembly also took on new cadres in the daily rated program.
According to the Chief Secretary, the THA, through the Division of Infrastructure and Urban Development, established the 10 on, 10 off program to ensure relief on persons still dealing with the impact of a declining economy.
Across the Division of Department of Social Services, we have increased the threshold for the food cards, as in the value on food cards, and we have also increased our support for other social programs, the least of which is perhaps the funeral grant program.
The Chief Secretary said there is still much more work to be done by his administration. Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
More news coming up after the break. Stay tuned.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look up below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show. Do more, live more.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes for breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti served with chokers, bull joil and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules, or if you are having a cooking day off.
Yo everyone, it's your boy Harry here from Authentic Builders General Hardware, located right here in Strawberry Local Road, Tobago. That's correct, right here in Tobago. And we are offering you guys the best prices on all hardware material. And if you would like to get your free quotation done, all you have to do is WhatsApp us at 272-1990, and we will give you guys the best prices on all hardware material. That is a guarantee, as we are matching or beating any quotations.
Welcome back. Several individuals and groups accepted the THA's call to volunteer in the cleanup efforts following an oil spill which started in Tobago on Wednesday and has since affected 15 kilometers of the island's coastline. One such team is the Hunters Search and Rescue Team. They spent 3 days in Tobago assisting with cleanup efforts and commended the Tobago Emergency Management Agency for a well-organized effort.
Captain of the Hunters Search and Rescue Team, Valent Rambarat, said they felt the need to assist Tobago with its oil spill cleanup efforts for many reasons. One being the spill's impact on fishermen, noting that one of its Tobago members is a fisherman.
They reached out to us and they said, listen, can you all come on board? The quicker we get this substance, like this oily substance out of the marine environment, the quicker we could get back to work and earn a living. And so that is the first thing. And I think the second thing was the ease in communication with TIMA and Heritage Petroleum in getting us on board. And we do this as a team. We do this throughout the country for free. If it's flooding, any other disasters in the country, Trinidad and Tobago, we do this for free. We volunteer.
The team got to Tobago last Sunday and immediately started working under the leadership of TIMA's director, Alan Stewart.
We were given our task, and within a few minutes, we were able to get into action, and that is using hose and rakes and shovels to scoop up the oil-like substance on the beach. So it was a tremendous effort. I mean, we were pleasantly surprised at the level of organization taking place.
They worked at Lambo and Cove along with other stakeholders, and based on observation, Captain Rambarat believes there is much more extensive cleanup to be done.
We know they have a lot still to do, especially on the rocky areas, because we did take a look at the rocky areas in Lambo and the rocky areas in Cove, and while the seashores have been mopped up, those are difficult areas, and those will continue to impact, I believe, on the marine environment for a while.
Rambarat lauded TIMA's director Alan Stewart for managing the process well, noting that it is not an easy task.
I must give kudos. I mean, this is a difficult situation, and those guys at TIMA, Alan Stewart and Andy Williams from Heritage Petroleum, and I guess the entire team, they're doing a tremendous effort.
Although the Hunters Search and Rescue Team returned to Trinidad yesterday, Rambarat said they plan to return to further assist in the cleanup efforts. The team's accommodation, food, and PPE were sponsored by private entities while in Tobago. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
The workday in Scarborough started with a beautiful sight as there were 2 cruise ships docked at the port of Scarborough, Seven Seas, Splendor and Zandam, Rotterdam. Reporter Tanika Cruikshank took to the capital and spoke to some of the passengers who were out and about in Scarborough.
As the Tobago cruise ship season continues, 2 cruise ships were docked side by side at the Scarborough port, creating a beautiful spectacle in the island's capital. Many visitors were observed walking through Scarborough, admiring various sights and attractions.
So far, it's really nice. Nice we expected. I just saw a Subway logo. You have Subway sandwich shops here. We used to own Subway shops in the States, so very nice to see. Like the stores, some very upscale stores, which I didn't expect. But my wife's not shopping today, which saves me a lot of money.
Honestly, it seems like such a nice place. Like, everyone I've talked to is very funny, very friendly, and the sun is out. We are here and we're happy. It's a good experience so far.
It's really nice. We have a very, very good time here. Yeah, we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I love the weather. It's just beautiful. We're from Canada, so it's nice to get away from the cold. And we just came from the mall, a beautiful mall, very nice.
And the people are really nice. Everybody we talk to, very, very nice.
Very good. The people are very, very, very friendly. Helping us out when I was walking up the hill. I couldn't do it anymore. A couple offered me a ride, give me a bottle of water. Didn't want to have any payment, and there we were.
Thank you. And I enjoy your local guava and coconut snack. They warn people, be careful, this, that, and the other. But so far, nothing of that.
It's been lovely. We decided to walk up to the fort. We didn't know it was so far uphill, but we made it. It's beautiful views up there. People were lovely, and so far, so good.
Tobago's been fantastic. Beautiful day, and the people are even more beautiful.
Recently, the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation reported a 27.9% increase in international visitors to the island in January 2024 when compared to the same period last year. The release noted that approximately 27,899 people visited the island. The Tourism Secretary, Councillor Tashia Boris, noted that Tobago is on track to welcome a record number of visitors by the end of the cruise ship season in April. Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
Many conversations have sparked following the latest incident of school violence at the Signal Hill Secondary School. Assistant Secretary in the Division of Education, Research and Technology, Orlando Kerr, addressed the topic. He said a collaborative approach is needed. Ariana Scipio has the story.
Assistant Secretary Orlando Kerr said his division cannot deal with the issue of school violence alone and that all stakeholders need to be on board as this issue requires a multifaceted approach. He attended a town hall meeting on Tuesday, 20th February, hosted by the Signal Hill Secondary School where the stabbing incident was discussed.
And one of the things that came out at that town hall is that many things have been done at that school. However, there is still the prevalence of bullying and violence. And one of the things that was really, really very comforting to all concerned is that many parents were there to be a part of the solution.
Kerr said that there were many stakeholders at the meeting, including the TTPS, clinical psychologists and youth specialists Hanif Benjamin, and politicians. They came together to devise workable strategies to deal with school violence. Kerr noted that children could be acting out for various reasons.
Sometimes it might be in the home setting, sometimes it might be other reasons why they are acting out, and we have to try to find ways to deal with that. But the Division of Education, we are committed to working with all the stakeholders so that we can, as best as possible, deal with the situation at all schools.
He stressed that education, crime and violence are everyone's business and noted that his division was working on strategies to deal with school violence long before the stabbing incident at Signal Hill Secondary on Friday, 16th February.
Many meetings have been had. As a matter of fact, as I said earlier, we have Mr. Hanif Benjamin, who is a clinical psychologist, who is on board with the division, who has been giving us a lot of guidance because we have been dealing with, as I said, quite a few instances of violence at our schools and so on.
Kerr shared that the division has been engaging professionals to see how best they can move forward. Furthermore, he said they have been collaborating with the TTPS regarding a strong arm approach. Kerr also said that there have been many meetings. However, he admitted to a lack of parental presence at those meetings. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Police investigations into a robbery resulted in the arrest of a Bonaccord man and the recovery of the stolen items. This comes after they received reports of a housebreaking and larceny in the Crown Point area on Wednesday. Police say that around 11:30 a.m. on Wednesday, 21st of February, the victim, upon returning to his apartment, observed one of the doors open, a number of items displaced, and some clothing and other valuables missing. A report was made to the Crown Point police station and they immediately began investigations. A 20-year-old man in the Sorbet district was arrested and the stolen items were recovered. Meanwhile, police are investigating a shooting that occurred in Lowlands, Tobago early this morning. Reports are that there was an altercation between two men which resulted in a shootout. One of them received a gunshot to his head. Both men were taken to the Scarborough General Hospital for medical attention. Reports are that both men are from the Togo, Trinidad. We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Your destiny. The best way to predict it is to create it. Do you see yourself exploring exotic destinations or spending quality time with family? However you see yourself, create your own retirement destiny with Tata Life's Destiny Personal Savings Booster. Choose from one of 3 investment options with guaranteed minimum investment returns to secure a monthly retirement income for life, with the option to choose your retirement age. So what's your retirement destiny? Call 62TATIL or visit tatil.co.tt to learn more today. Conditions apply. Tatil Life, a member of the Answer McCall Group.
Thanks for staying with us. Assistant Secretary for the Division of Education, Research and Technology, Orlando Kerr, gave insight into the situation at the Scarborough Secondary School concerning the poor air quality stemming from the oil spill. Kerr said that the situation has been a major concern and that the Division of Education relies on the information that the professionals give them.
Because as you can appreciate and understand that we do not have the expertise at the division, and therefore any decision taken by the Division of Education is taken from advice given to us.
He said constant air quality tests are being done at the Scarborough Secondary and the Lambo Anglican Primary Schools, and the Division of Education got the go-ahead to reopen these schools on Wednesday.
And I think that what happened is that they decided that because of due diligence, they were going to do some further analysis by going into the actual plant and doing some further investigations. And as I said, this is not the division, these are the professionals who are managing the situation.
There were concerns about the surface coating of the hydrocarbon substance, and a decision was made to deep clean both schools. This deep cleaning is scheduled to be done by the end of this week and will be followed by an inspection on Sunday. The largest electricity supplier in Guyana, Guyana Power and Light Inc., GPL, has distanced itself from the major oil spill that greatly impacted Tobago. A statement issued by GPL noted that while the company is aware of the oil spill and joins the rest of Guyana in expressing its concern regarding its environmental impact, the company stated unequivocally that GPL is not responsible for the incident. Here is more.
According to a media release issued by the Guyana Power and Light Incorporated on Wednesday, 21st February, GPL tendered for the supply and delivery of heavy fuel oil in June 2023 via national bidding. 6 bids were received. The tender was awarded on October 24, 2023 to a Surinamese company. An additional award for the supply and delivery of HFO was awarded to the joint venture Rapid Results Incorporated and OSHA International Holdings LLC to augment GPL's increasing consumption of HFO and supply requirements. GPL stated that the terms of both contracts require the suppliers to deliver the fuel to GPL's port along the Demerara River. Title, ownership, and risk of loss for the fuel passes from the suppliers to GPL at the discharge port. GPL stated they had yet to receive any notification from any of its contracted fuel suppliers that they had encountered difficulties with their vessels, resulting in the loss of cargo. Guyana came into the picture after it was stated that the overturned barge was heading to that country. The Ministry of National Security in Trinidad and Tobago revealed that a tugboat named Solo Creed towed a barge carrying crude oil from Panama to Guyana. Since then, the country's Vice President, Bharat Jagdeo, could not confirm whether a tanker filled with crude oil was in fact heading to its territory. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
More news when we return. Stay with us.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Harry here from Authentic Car Clinic, located right here in Tobago at Torbay Local Road. You can WhatsApp us or call us at 366-4173.
Hey, hello guys, welcome. Come have a seat. Oh, this is so stylish and I love the fabric. Darlings, you must tell us where you got your new furnishings.
We got them locally at Standard. They've got new chic European furniture, crafted from high quality material.
Oh, Standard?
No, it's Standard, their brand new Hive collection.
Experience luxurious European furniture at a price you will love. The Hive collection, now exclusively available at Standard.
Thanks for keeping it here. Minority Leader Kelvin Morris expressed support for the motion principle put forward by the Chief Secretary, which deals with the crime on the island. However, he has some concerns. Morris said that the motion did not point out what would be implemented by the THA that would allow them to treat crime, questioning what their intervention strategies are. He also had other concerns such as,
and when is the timeline for its implementation? Because what is not measured cannot be managed. And therefore, I truly thought that the Chief Secretary was coming to us with some kind of plan, some kind of strategy, so that we all can review, we all can analyze, and we all can contribute as well.
He said that his next concern was that the Chief Secretary failed to outline how the THA plans to engage in collaborative endeavors, with pertinent entities also inquiring about who those entities are. However, he said that he is willing to work with the administration to deal with this matter. Now for the weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight is generally fair except for the odd overnight shower. Temperatures will drop to 24 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow should be mainly sunny and at times breezy, apart from one or two brief isolated showers. Tomorrow night is expected to be fair but slightly hazy. Temperatures are forecasted to reach 32 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 35 degrees. Seas will be slight to moderate, with waves reaching up to 1.5 meters in open waters and below 1 meter in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 6:20 and sunset is at 6:11. Headlines recap. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Let's recap the headlines before we go. Roxborough Secondary wins Secondary School National Track and Field Championships. Chief Secretary proposes Department of Public Safety and Security for Tobago. GPL distances itself from Tobago's oil spill, and Hunters Search and Rescue Team commence team up. I am Kristen Salandi. Have a good night.